Real Housewives of Potomac star Candiace Dillard Bassett is saying that Karen Huger went to her bosses, their bosses, to get her fired before season 6. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. As you know, here on the channel, we recap the Real Housewives of Potomac every single week. And we have an amazing collaboration with Layla Lynn and Grace Report on their channels, rotating on all of our channels every single week. And we love doing it. If you missed that, I'll post a link to our most recent one in the description of this video. And as you know, Candiace and Monique's fight from last season was a huge storyline, but it was a huge situation on social media, to the point where Candiace still is not liked and people are still not watching the Real Housewives of Potomac because they took a strong stance in support of Monique Samuels. Well, we also learned during the reunion of last season that Candiace had some major issues with Karen Huger. She felt that Karen did not have her back, did not have her side, did not see her side. But there was also a particular incident that happened during the reunion where Candiace says that Karen went to Bravo executives, went to her bosses, as she says, and said that Karen felt threatened by some text messages that Candiace had sent. In this new interview with the Jasmine brand, Candiace says and reaffirms that Karen went to her bosses and said that she felt threatened because she said to Karen to go to hell. So, of course, I had to go back. I was like, no, you didn't say go to hell. If you know Candiace, you know Candiace has a way with her words. It's look, I'm not Team Monique, Team Kent. No, I'm not, y'all know me. I'm Team Kempire all day, every day. However, Candiace does have a very nasty way of speaking. A very nasty way of speaking. And I think that's part of the reason why we're getting a lot of damage control this season, seeing her around Chris's kids, her pursuing her career and things like that. I feel like it's very intentional, as it should be, because all these ladies should be setting themselves up for life after the show, because no season is guaranteed, unless you're Robin, unfortunately. But with that being said, Candiace says all she told Karen in that text message was to go to hell. Okay. So I had to go back. I went back and I watched that part of the reunion when she brings it up. And Karen says, you told me go to the fiery depths of hell. It was definitely not just go to hell. It definitely was not just go to hell. And Karen added that she felt, not only did she feel threatened, she felt the need to go to Bravo because in her contract, it says that they provide services, as most companies do, for therapy and help in those situations. And when Karen said this during the reunion, I was like, oh, I can see Karen really feeling, you know what, I need to go to you guys because I feel like something really is going on with Candiace. And if you watch last season, Candiace, you know, you guys like to make fun of her for the amount of crying and the tissues and things like that. No, but she really was having some serious issues. Like, let's not deny, she really was having some serious issues. And I don't know how I would feel if I got dragged the way that she got dragged on television. So there's just the actual event, and then the replay of that event, and then everyone talking about that event and taking sides about that event. So there is some level of trauma. You know, there definitely is going to be some level of trauma. So I don't deny that. So I can see Karen saying, you know what? She's reacting to me, someone who I have a personal relationship off of the show. It's reacting to me in such a vile way. And this is also a lesson to everyone. If you're trying to have an emotional conversation with someone, be it reality TV, off reality, in real life, you're not having those types of conversations over text. I know so many people that do it, and so many people end up in such a bad situation because people misconstrue, misinterpret some of the things that you're saying via text or even via voice note. Get on the phone so you can have a back and forth conversation. That's the only way you're going to really understand people's point of view. And even then, you're probably not going to understand someone's point of view because you're not in their world or their mind. So I can see how Karen could have gotten those texts from someone she considered almost like a daughter or a mentor to or a niece to, or an auntie to, whatever, and be like, oh my gosh, she's turning on me. And I can see Karen feeling, honestly, maybe did she take it too far, taking it to the bosses? We can go back and forth on how could you go to someone's boss? I get it. I get that side of it too. Because y'all know I like to twerk on the fence. But I can see that side of it. But I can also see Karen's side of it. Like, you see that she's crying all the time. You see that she's going through a lot during the season. And now she's turning on you. The fact that we're still, when I saw this story, I was like, why is this news? Why is everyone reacting to like it's new? I remember this from the reunion. But here's the thing. I'm wondering if Karen and Candiace are in a better place, because based on this interview with the Jasmine brand, and I'll post a link to the interview in the description of this video. My thing is are they not over it? Are you still holding a grudge against Karen because she decided not to take a side? That's what it is. Karen really chose not, maybe that, because Karen is a Taurus like me. She probably likes to twerk on a fence too. But with that being said, I can see why Karen really tried to remain neutral. She really tried to remain neutral because she does have actually genuine relationships with Monique and Candiace. And she didn't want to be in the middle, even though she was in the middle. And both Giselle and Robin felt like she had to choose. And I'm like, no, I don't have to choose. I support Candiace, but I also support Monique. I don't support what she did, but I support her because that's still my friend. We could talk about that all day, every day, and we probably will, and I'm sure you will in the comments. But the fact that we're still talking about this particular incident, I honestly would love to see that text message exchange. Was Candiace saying go to the fiery pits of hell worth going to her boss? I don't know. Everyone feels different. I don't know what else has been said and not seen on a show. We like to judge these shows on editing. And I'm like, guys, we haven't seen the full story, so I can't really get into the point where like, oh, I'm team this or I'm team. There's a lot of stuff that we don't see. There's a lot of things that happen off camera that we don't see, like this text message exchange. I wonder if Karen still has it. I need to see it. I want to see exactly what she said. But I always go back to the video that Candiace did, and she was talking about Kyle. May he rest in peace. And I'm like, I've never seen someone talk that vile, not a housewife or anyone from reality TV talk as vile as she did online. And I can't even watch that. I watched it probably twice, and even the second time I was like, it was just so horrendous. And just the way that she speaks sometimes is just so troubling. It's just so troubling. So if it was on that level that she was texting Karen, I could understand her feeling threatened. But as always, I like to have a constructive and positive conversation in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on what Candiace had to say about her relationship with Karen, and Karen going to the Bravo executives for some allegedly threatening texts that Candiace sent to her. As always, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.